Have you ever been walking in the northeast part of town and spotted a lovely little park, kitty corner from the Breckenridge Library? Then you found the Alice G. Milne Memorial Park at North Harris Street and Lincoln Avenue. Who was Alice G. Milne, and why is she a notable historical figure of Breckenridge?
Alice Gibney was a native Coloradan, born at the end of the 19th century and raised in Como. She had an 8th grade education and probably then stayed at home, helping her family of 6 brothers and sisters. When she was 19, she married George Milne in Georgetown. The Milnes soon moved to Breckenridge, where George's sister, Cora Milne Theobald, was living on Ridge Street. George and Alice had their only child, Eleanor, in 1934. Then, sadly, when Eleanor was only 3, George died. Alice, now widowed, raised Eleanor in Breckenridge and never remarried. In 1940, she and Eleanor were renting a house on French Street. By 1950, they were living in dwelling number 61, presumed to be the sweet yellow house now in Milne Park. Alice was a hard-working single mother during the roughest years in Breckenridge to be making a living. She became town clerk and treasurer of Breckenridge in 1940 and held this position until January of 1964. She saw the town slide into depression and the population diminish drastically after mining ended in 1942, the World War II years, and shepherded the town through the extraordinary transition from mining ghost town to up-and-coming ski town. After her 2.5 decades as town clerk and treasurer, Alice moved from Breckenridge to Denver, where her daughter, Eleanor, was teaching in the Denver public school system. Upon Eleanor's death in 1986, the 2 lots at Harris and Lincoln were bequeathed to the town of Breckenridge, with the stipulation that it remain a public venue for future residents and visitors, and be named in honor of Alice G. Milne. Since then, the community has grown around Milne Park, with new construction and modifications to many privately owned historic residences. The Milne Park property has remained mostly unchanged. This park, named after a Breckenridge woman of willpower who was strong, hardworking, and visionary, is now the eastern anchor of the Breckenridge Historic District. It is an active place where the history of Breckenridge comes to life, with history lectures, concerts, picnics, games, and even an historical exhibit in Alice's home. Now you have the story of a woman to celebrate, Alice G. Milne, in her hidden gem of a town park.